Oh, hey guys, didn't expect to see you here. Just out for a lovely walk. It's such a lovely day out here. Look at that sun. Just out with my dog Fido, actually. Have you met Fido? Fido, say hello to the lovely people. Come on, Fido. Sorry, he never does what I say. Fido, say hello to the lovely people. Fido! Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, no! Like I was saying, I've been out for a walk, alone, not with a pet or anything. And actually, the build I was going to show you is actually my house over there, so do you want to kind of just follow me? Now, where did I put my key? Oh no, I've lost my key again. Oh dear, I can't get in. Oh, tell you what, we can use a secret entrance, which just so happens to be today's build. That's a great segue, isn't it? I'll tell you what, you just stand over there and just stay there, okay? You're gonna love this. And there we are back in the base. It's that simple. Oh, you want to leave now? Oh, okay. Just press that button. And there you are. Oh, right. You want to build that entrance. Okay, then. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Minecraft Adult tutorial. As you just saw, today we are making an awesome hidden entrance from Minecraft Bunker. Because you guys have been asking for builds for our bunkers for ages and ages. So I finally thought I would do it. Now you may be thinking that this build is going to be absolutely massive and it's going to be very complicated. And yeah, you're kind of right. It's not the smallest. Just take a look at this. Yeah, it's not small, but it is extremely compact for how much it's doing. Honestly, take my word for it. And it's actually not that hard to build once you get into it. So let's just take a look at it working once more. So we press this button here, and as you can see, we have our sliding trapdoor. We go down, for a little entranceway, and there we are. And then when we're done in our bunker, just press this button, the soul sand replaces it, and we go all the way up to the top. And even if we stay in here, we'll land on our blocks. And of course, this build works with a button, but at the end of the tutorial, I'll also show you how you can add the redstone dust key. So don't worry about it. Oh, and can we just agree this might be one of the most satisfying things ever? Just look at that. Okay, so now you've seen the build and you've seen it working. Let's get on with this tutorial. So for this amazing build, you're going to need 24 regular pistons, 20 sticky pistons, 19 observers, 28 repeaters, 12 redstone torches, 55 redstone dust, 10 redstone blocks, 2 droppers, 2 comparators, 6 slime blocks, 3 honey blocks, 9 soul sand, 9 magma blocks, at least 2 water buckets, 4 slabs, 9 waterloggable blocks. Yes, that is a word. I don't know if it's a word. But basically a block that you can waterlog. I'm going to be using stairs. 31 obsidian, 2 stone buttons, 2 signs, 91 blocks ready to go on, and heavy blocks you need for decoration, but you're going to need quite a few. Okay, to start this build, you first need to determine where you want your trapdoor to actually be. Now, what I've done here is I've laid out a 3 by 3 square. Now, these blocks here, these are the blocks that I want to be moved. So this is my trapdoor here. So these blocks here are the same as these ones here. So I want to enter my trapdoor here, then go down, and then exit facing this way. Okay, so I want to enter this way, go down, and then exit this way. You got that? Now we need to grab our spade or shovel. It's a shovel and do some digging. Spade? How long have I played Minecraft and I've called that a spade? Right, what you need to dig out is 1, 2, 3 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks toward the left. 6 blocks toward the right. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 from the top. And what you need to do is make a nice rectangle. Just 1 deep at the moment. Don't know why I'm using a shovel when I don't need to, but I'm using it. Okay, so now you've dug out 1 layer. Now comes the sad bit. You need to dig this out 14 more times. This needs to be a 15 deep hole. Okay, so now we should have an absolutely massive hole, which should be 15 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. By 9 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brilliant. by 17 wide. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Our hole doesn't need to be this big because actually the redstone is not that large, but this just gives us a little bit of wiggle room around the edge so we can actually build this a little bit easier. Okay, so now we've done all that digging. Now we can actually start by placing in some blocks. But before we do that, we first need to determine that we have the orientation the right way. Okay? Now with this build, our exit underground will be over here. Okay? So we'll come down, it will slide to the left, we'll come down, and we'll exit over here. So our exit will be round about here. I don't know where exactly, but it'll be about this area. Okay? So we'll call this the front, that the back, that the left, and that the right. Okay, so now we've got that sorted out, finally. What we need to do is place 5 blocks down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just any decoration blocks. Then place 3 of your stairs, or whatever we're using to waterlog, like this. 1, 2, 3. And if you're using stairs, make sure they're upside down like that. Okay. Then another decoration block, and 3 more stairs. 1, 2, 3. And again, just make sure they're like this, facing inward. Then 1 more decoration block, and again, 3 more stairs. 1, 2, 3. And just make sure they're exactly as I placed them. Now come back to the front. Come to the left, and looking toward the right, if that makes sense, we need to have 3 lines underneath these blocks of slime, honey, and slime. Or honey, slime, honey. Doesn't matter. Just make sure they alternate like that. Then coming toward the front again, go toward the right, and come out 1, 2, 3 blocks underneath this one here. Remove these 2, and have 3 sticky pistons like this. 1, 2, 3. Then remove this block here. Then come toward the front again. Now go to the left and come out 1 block here. 2, 3, 4. Remove the first 3 and have a sticky piston facing this way. Then come out 2 more blocks. Remove the first 2 and sticky piston. And again, 2 more blocks. Remove the first 2 and sticky piston. Remove this block, and then sticky pistons like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So our triple piston extender on the left, these single pistons on the right, and our slime and honey going in straight lines like that. Okay? Just make sure you have that exactly right. So after you've done that, come over to this left-hand side and come out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks underneath this piston here. Remove the first 3 and have a sticky piston facing upward and a block of redstone like this. So there should be a 1 block gap between that block of redstone and that sticky piston. Then do 2 more along like this, and again, 2 blocks of redstone. Then do the same here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove the first 3, sticky piston, block of redstone, sticky piston, block of redstone, sticky piston, block of redstone. Remove this one, and the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove the first 3, sticky piston, block of redstone, sticky piston, block of redstone, sticky piston, and block of redstone, like that. And we can remove this block here. Now what we need to do is grab some observers and firstly place 1 here, next to these 2 sticky pistons, and the same all along. Then another layer, 1, 2, 3, and then finally 3 immovable blocks like this, 1, 2, 3. All right, so all the faces should be facing toward the ground. Then place 1, 2, 3 blocks like this, and have 3 repeaters all on 3 tick delay facing toward this way, so facing away from the build. That's 3 repeaters, and they should all be on 3 tick delay. So place it down and press it twice, like that. Then what you want to do is crouch, so whatever your crouch button is, and place observers facing upward like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after you've done that, come behind these pistons here and place a block here. Then grab a dropper and place it here. It doesn't matter which way it faces. Then remove this block, then crouch and place another dropper toward the right. I just said it doesn't matter which way it faces and immediately changed the way it faced. I just like them looking the same way. Then a temporary block here and 1 out. Now we'll need a torch on this block, but do not place it yet. A block above like this and 2 bits of dust. Then grab a piece of obsidian and place it here. Then grab 3 pistons and face them like this. 1, 2, 3 going toward that obsidian. Now we can place in our torch. And we should have these extended and also these pistons now extended. After we place those pistons, now place a block here and then 3 more pistons like this. 1, 2, 3, and a piece of obsidian. Remove this block. Then have 3 repeaters going toward the left, or going toward the build, or not going away, on 3 tick delay like this. 1, 2, and 3, all on 3 tick delay. Then grab an observer and place it like this, and like this. If you keep pressing this and it opens up the UI, just crouch. Then grab 3 torches and place them like this. 1, 2, and 3 off the side of these pistons here, and they should turn off. Next, place 3 more torches off these pistons. 3 blocks like this. 1, 2, 3. Then have 3 repeaters facing toward the center of our build, again on 3 tick delay. 3 blocks here. 1, 2, 3. And 3 blocks here. 1, 2, 3. Now the last section for this bit is very easy. Come down to this block here above this torch and have a repeater going away from the build on 4 tick delay. Then crouch and place an observer here so that face should be detecting that repeater. Then another one like this and one up. 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, with dust on each. 1, 2, 3. And then have 3 repeaters all on 4 tick delay coming away from this dust. 1, 2, and 3. Then have 3 observers coming away from these repeaters. 1, 2, and 3. And 3 regular blocks. 1, 2, and 3. No, 3. Like that. Then place a block here, 1 up, and here, and 1 out. And dust on this one, a repeater on 1 tick here, and a repeater on 1 tick here. Okay, now would be a good time just to test it, just to make sure it works, okay? So what you need to do is place 3 blocks in front of our sticky pistons, then grab a lever, place it down here, and flick it on. Now, we should have our full retraction of these 3 blocks here. Like this. Brilliant. And then when I flick the lever, we should have the full extension. Perfect. And now we can remove those 3. Just make sure you do remove them. Okay, now we need to grab our obsidian, or any removable block, and place it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Have 1 out like that. Then have glass like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's to stop any water if it ever comes down here to flood out, okay? Otherwise, your redstone is going to get pretty wet. And then on the other side, do exactly the same. So that's obsidian like this, and 1 more out here. Then our glass, 1, 2, 3, and 2 like this, 1 and 2. Then on the right side, just place obsidian like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then grab our decoration blocks and place them like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on this wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the same on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do not place one here. Okay, our wall for this side will start here. Okay, now we have our walls in place. Now we can work on powering these pistons here. Okay, so firstly, you come over to this dust, come out a block here, and 1 out. Remove this block, and have a torch like this, which should then retract this part of the build. Brilliant. Come out 1, temporary block here, and 1 up. Remove this block, temporary 1, and another 1 up. Remove this block, and have this 5 along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And dust like this, all along like that. Then have a block here and another one, and a repeater facing toward the back on each one on 1 tick. You got that so far? Then place a block here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And dust like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then another block here, 1 here, and dust on both. So now, when we flick the lever on any of these, so flick the lever down here, flick it on, we should have a full extension, which we do. Flick the lever, and we should have our full retraction. You see it slides away, and then when we flick it on, it should close. Brilliant. And what we'll do for now is just remove that lever. Alright, so how are we holding up? It's quite a long build, isn't it? So after that, what you need to do is underneath these torches here, come down 1, 2, 3 blocks, remove the first 2, and have dust on that block, 2 more out, and dust. So just make sure they're directly underneath these torches here. Underneath these blocks, facing toward the middle, we want 3 pistons like this. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 more, and then 3 more. So we should have 9 pistons all facing toward the middle. Then a block here, and a repeater on 2 ticks going toward the middle. 3 blocks like this with dust. Then a block here, a repeater on 2 ticks, and then you guessed it, 3 blocks with dust. 1, 2, 3. Now in front of these pistons, we want magma blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 magma blocks. Then, in front of these magma blocks, we need we need soul sand. I've got out dirt. Okay, we need magma blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we need to quickly power these pistons. So place a block here, and then a torch, or just power it with a lever, it doesn't matter. Just make sure all of them extend like that. Now from this side, we want to come out 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove the first 3 and place pistons like this. 1, 2, 3 going toward our soul sand. So exactly the same as over there. And basically we want to just copy the redstone from over here, but mirror it on this side. So that's 3 blocks, block like this, 3 blocks, block like this, and 3. 2 repeaters on 2 ticks, and dust like this. After you have our magma and soul sand all in place, we need to come over to the side with the soul sand. And first you place a block here, and dust. Then a torch on the side. Underneath this torch, we need a sticky piston facing toward the left, like that. An observer on its face with a dot facing toward the left. Block here, and torch, which you turn on. Block above that torch, and another torch, which you turn off the side. Temporary block underneath, and 1 to the left. 2 more and 1 up. Now going toward this block, we need 3 repeaters, all on 4 tick delay. And finally, dust here. Now for our final section on this part, we want to make sure that our soul sand is on our left and our empty pistons and all this redstone is on our right. Then we want to place a block here and dust. Block here, 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 and here, like that in a zigzag. Dust on this block. Repeater going toward this one, and another one here. Now our button is going to be going here or here. We should have a soul sand, and then a little bit of time later, it should push over our magma. And now we're finally on to the last section. Finally. So what you need to do is firstly place a temporary block here and a slab. Remove this block. Then a block on top of the slab and 1 out to the left. Then a block on top of this slab and a slab toward the right. Then another block on top of the slab, and another one toward the left. And then remove these blocks. 1, 2, and 3. And dust like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 going up. Now you see this dust is connecting here as well. Now we don't want that, so we need to place a block like that to stop that dust connecting to this one. Then place a block here, 1 toward the right. I have dust on this block, and then a repeater on 1 tick going toward the left. Block here and 1 up. Remove this one. Then a temporary block here and another 1 up. Then have blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then have a comparator on this block facing this way. And then have a comparator facing the other way on this block here, facing toward this redstone line. Another block here, and we can remove this one. And dust like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lastly, place a torch here. And that really is pretty much it, apart from wiring the button. So if we were to power this button here, we'd have the opening of our trapdoor, but this would stay the same down here. But if we were to press this button here, we'd firstly have this going over the soul sand and this opening at the same time. As you can see, and then this will swap over, and then this will close. Now, of course, at the end of this tutorial, I will show you how to add a redstone dust key, but for those who want a button, all you have to do is place that button down here, okay? A block here and 1 down. Remove this 1 and 1 out. Dust on this block and a repeater on 1 tick going toward the right. Into a block. Block here and 2 more out, so 3 in total, and dust on each. 1, 2, 3. A sticky piston off the side of that dust, like that. And then a block of redstone here. So now when we press this button, our trapdoor should open, and our block should stay the same down there. Perfect. But when I press the button down here, like I said before, this should swap over, it will open, then this will swap back over, and that will close. Brilliant. Now for our very last step we have to do, we basically have to fill it with water. But before we do that, make sure you come down here, and first you place 9 blocks underneath our magma blocks. This stops the water flowing directly downward. Also, we need to place blocks all up here as well. So what I like to do is use glass, but it's completely up to you. You can go all the way up, like this. Same on this wall. Go all the way up. And the same on this one. Just make sure there is no blocks here. Now, I'm using glass, but you don't actually have to use glass. You can use whatever you like. Also, I made a mistake earlier. I think you also need blocks here in front of the piston arms, okay? Just not in front of these redstone blocks, if that makes sense. And then the same on this side. But I'm just going to leave a 2-block gap like that, where our door is going to be. Then place 3 blocks here on this side and 3 blocks on this side. Make sure still there is none here. Then have 2 signs on either side of these glass blocks. So you can have it this side or that side, it doesn't matter. Okay, now's the scary bit. We need to fill it with water. So firstly, remove this dust here. And also this dust. This just makes it easier. Now in my list, I said you only needed 2 buckets of water. That's because you can make an infinite water source. So just do that. And then fill each stair with water, like this. All round, like that. And then replace the dust from here, and also replace this dust. And that should be it. So when you press this button here, all the water will drain down, filling our entire thing, hopefully. Brilliant. So that should be it, he says. So let's now try it. So if we're at the top, and we press the button, it retracts, we go down. Beautiful. Go through here. Perfect. And then when we press the button on this side, we go up. Brilliant. Perfect. And then all you have to do now is just cover up all this with our grass blocks or whatever block you're using for decoration. And of course, you can decorate this however you like. It's completely up to you. And finally, this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video or like this sign, please give us a like. And if you really loved it, make sure you subscribe with that one. Whoops. Forgot I was in the cave. Make sure you subscribe with that wonderful subscribe button for more awesome content. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I'll see you later. Bye.